Good morning, viewers. Good morning to all of our wonderful pet families out there. We have another live Ask the Expert segment, and right now we have Ree Johns with us from Pet Friendly Services. Welcome, Ree. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good, good. We're excited to share some wonderful information with our pet families and continue raising that vital funds for our shelter today. So can you tell me a little bit about you, Ree, and how you got involved in animal welfare? And maybe a little bit also about Pet Friendly Services, the organization here in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, for sure. So I came to Pet Friendly Services relatively recently. I started working here about 18 months ago. If you recall correctly, that's right about when the pandemic hit. So
Yes.
that was an interesting time to start. But I grew up my entire life just loving animals. I grew up in a house full of dogs and cats and animals my mom would take in, like little squirrels and birds and anything you can imagine. So after college, I got into nonprofit marketing, and I enjoyed that, but it wasn't, I didn't feel like I was making as much of a difference in the job that I was in. So then when I learned about Pet Friendly Services and saw that they were looking for a marketing person, like, oh, that sounds like it would be really rewarding and really fun. So that's how I ended up as the marketing and development manager here.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and so Pet Friendly Services, we are a statewide, so all across Indiana, financial assistance organization. And we provide free spay-neuter surgeries to all any 501c3 rescue across the state. And we also do that for community cat programs, so free and feral roaming cats. And we also have our SNAP program, which is our spay-neuter assistance, and that's for income qualified users to spay or neuter their pets for $25.
Awesome. So can any resident of the state of Indiana access that voucher? How is the process that they might submit to you for the SNAP program?
So that is through our website at petfriendlyservices.org, and you just hit go to our programs and the SNAP assistance. There's a form to fill out to make sure you qualify and then get your certificate mailed to you. And we have a statewide network of about 130 vets where those certificates are accepted.
Amazing, amazing. I know we have been working in the city of Hobart also to get more vets to join this network, which is so vital and so needed. We cannot shelter our way out of this problem, that public problem we have of overpopulation and unwanted companion animals. So we're really grateful that we could share with your organization and be aligned in mission so that we can really get that spay-neuter surgery done for those that are interested and need that support.
Absolutely. Access is so critical at this point, especially when it's hard to get vet appointments. And one of the other programs we've started is through a partnership with Public Vet, which is a mobile clinic. So they go into those areas where there are some counties that don't have a single vet. So they go into those underserved areas, and they can fix 80 to 100 cats in a single clinic. And we've really partnered with them to provide financial assistance on a case-by-case basis for those who need it.
Amazing. That is amazing. Recently, the Humane Society of Hobart partnered with SNP, and we have a mobile unit on site. We're hoping to reach those people in the northern part of our county as well. Between over almost 200,000 people, there are only 3 veterinarians. And so access is just really, really integral to us getting our mission done and getting to those cats and families that really need us. How are you all funded, and how do you fund the assistance that's given to the shelters across the state? There's a wonderful program, right? Our Pet Friendly License Plate.
There is. So we are funded by the Pet Friendly License Plate. That's that little license plate with the dog and the cat you see driving around everywhere. To get the specialty license plate, it's $40, and then $25 comes to us.
Wow.
And the great thing about that is every penny of that $25 goes directly to spay neuter. It goes into its own account to fix the pets. And it also stays entirely within the state of Indiana.
Wow, that is amazing. So all those funds raised are directly given and directly help those that are in our state.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, I have a delivery or our, we can just say it. My dishwasher's been on the fritz for a couple months, and now they're here right now to see what's going on with that. So we'll just kind of keep moving, and hey, you know, what happens, happens.
I think we've all gotten used to things like this in the work from home era.
My husband just came around the corner. He's like, and I'm like, oh, of course they are. Well, I just am so grateful for the pet friendly program, because we could not have had the number of vouchers and services that we get at the Humane Society of Holbrook without you guys. I'm going to try to get through this last question, Ree. I apologize that all this chaos is going on right now, but we'll.
That's okay. I'm just surprised my house aren't working.
So aside from the pet friendly license program, are there any future goals that or something maybe new that you guys have on the horizon with pet friendly services?
We have a couple main goals. Our overall goal is to get every shelter to zero kill. And you do that by spay neuter and by addressing overpopulation at the source. Because when you do that, intake declines, and then those shelters have more resources to focus on the animals they have. They're able to place them better, and it just results in better outcomes for every animal involved. Like,
right.
We want Indiana to be a zero kill state.
Yeah.
Another goal is we just want to have as many pet lovers in the state, because there are a lot of pet lovers in Indiana. We want them to join us in helping animals, whether that's getting the license plate, raising awareness for spay neuter, donating to us or shelters like you guys in things like this. We're only able to provide the surgeries that we can through that public support. So we can't do this alone. None of us can do this alone.
Right.
The other thing, of course, going back to that public vet program, is just providing access for cats. In 2020, we had a bit of a cat explosion. So that's been one of our main focuses so far, is just providing access in those areas of high need to get spay neuter involved. Sorry.
It really is the only way out of this. You know, we really, again, cannot take in all the cats that need help right now. And also, not all cats belong in a shelter setting, and they can deteriorate so quickly. So we're actually doing more harm than good by removing them from their home. And that home could be, you know, a free roaming environment where they're traveling between 6 and 7 miles to meet their caretakers and secure food. So since we have begun doing TNR, we're in, you know, over 1,000 surgeries now and seeing such impact, but certainly have experienced some 2020 backlash. We have over 100 in foster right now waiting to come in. So most of those are kittens, you know, but we know that spay neuter is the answer. And through pet friendly services, we've been able to access those valuable vouchers. We could never do this without the support of the pet friendly license plate program. So everyone out there, go get your pet friendly license plate. It's only $40, as Ree said. You can definitely do that.
Oh, for sure. And just to lead off what you said about TNR, that's where the access comes in too, because so often these roaming cats, they have a colony caretaker that didn't go out and look for cats. These cats just showed up. And they're kind-hearted people, they're caring for them, but they might not have the means to pay $100 a surgery to fix these 12 cats. So that's where the financial assistance comes in, because the only way to stabilize colony populations is to TNR those cats.
Exactly. And we meet so many pet families through our Hope Outreach team that are just compassionate, kind people that want to help these cats out. And so it's really important that we keep on schedule with that, and that we provide a resource for our community and for those feral cat and community cat caretakers. We really want to lift them up and empower them instead of the old method of ticketing them or trapping the cats and euthanizing. We all know none of that works. but now we've been able to save millions across the country because of this program.
And a little unknown thing about that is that it helps the shelter dogs, right?
Right.
Because then you're having so many less cats on intake. They have more resources to help the dogs in need that the dogs need to be adopted out. You can't have a colony of dogs.
Right.
So by helping TNR programs, you're helping dogs.
Very good point. Very good point. Bree, I can't thank you enough today for being with us and sharing time with our viewers. We're really grateful for our partnership with Pet Friendly Services, and we hope to be connected with you always. And thanks again to Sherry Storms, your director, and we really appreciate your time today.
We are so happy to help, and we're so grateful for all that you do.
Thanks again. Take good care, and we'll be catching up soon at the lake, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Ree.
Thank you.